small land holdings, and we have a land sealing act also.
Yeah.
And whatever they produce, they have to sell it in the same day and get the revenue back. So that is why the coal storage penetration is very low.
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Yes, yeah. I think one of the challenges here is for local government, Tamil Nadu government and national government to encourage farmers to come together in cooperatives to increase the opportunity to bring those products together and then transfer them into those.
That was a total failure, sir. Cooperative, sir.
And to come together as you.
They are unorganized. They will never get organized. It may be applicable for corporates and traders.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you can get entrepreneurial groups like the burgeoning and increasing supermarket chains like Reliance, people like these, to get involved in helping establish these types of technologies within those communities, then there's an opportunity.
Foods. Can you define that?
Yes, okay, so convenience food, there's two types. So convenience food is food that you buy in a marketplace for the home that's already been partly processed or fully processed. And if you want to cook it, maybe comes in a silver tray or something, you put it in the oven, heat it up, and then you just eat it. There's no preparation or cook to be done. So it's pre-packaged and it's ready to eat, it just needs warming up.
Is the fastest growing professional engineering institution. We are a licensee of the Engineering Council. We have our members present in 140 countries across the world, and our membership strength at this point in time is about 110,000 members located in all those 140 countries. We have been in existence for more than 160 years and founded by George Stephenson, the very famous railway engineer. And over the years, I think with the number of people, the number of eminent engineers that we have in all those locations that we have been successful and very strongly influenced the government, the public, in adopting new technologies and in adopting new system thinking to provide solution which will, at the end of the day, improve the world through engineering. We now just think that we actually set the agenda for engineering, and I can cite various examples, but I think the best example to cite today is the session today. And we have several divisions and special interest groups within the institution. Our members, or very eminent engineers, are part of those groups. But specifically on today, we have with us Dr. Tim Fox, who heads the institution's energy and environment line of business.
Vegetables, fish, meat, dairy in the infrastructure of countries that are in various stages of economic development. This report focuses very clearly on India as an example of a nation that has an opportunity to change its infrastructure and enable much more food to get through to feed the population both now and in the future. But to do that in a way that uses new technologies that rely on renewable energy and get over the hurdle of energy security issues that much of India faces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk through the background to the report. I've come here specifically to Chennai because this area is important in terms of its production of perishable product, its production of fruit and vegetable. It's also a growing, expanding area of industry where there are many opportunities for the local industry to get involved in this kind of technology. And it's also an area that has a real challenge in terms of the infrastructure that's available to transfer food both locally and across the nation, and indeed to take export opportunities. So if I could give you a few moments of background to the report, I'll start with doing that. And then having done that, I'll start looking at not making it to the marketplace because of the infrastructure. And as I said earlier, the challenge or the enemy of this food is warmth. A 1 hour delay between picking a mango or any other kind of fruit, a banana, or any other kind of vegetable, and getting it to the right temperature takes a day off its shelf life. So it's really important to get it to the right temperature, because otherwise, for each hour that delay takes place, you're increasing the risk. You're already setting the path that fruit is going to rot before it gets to the market. So the question is, how do we solve the problem, and how can we do it in an affordable way, and how can we do it in a way that that is a good way for the future and brings jobs and industry to the region? Well, I told you that the enemy of perishable product is the heat, it's warmth, and of course that's a big challenge here in Tamil Nadu. The friend of perishable products is cold. It's a cold-controlled environment. And in mature developed economies like North America and Europe and Australasia, over the last 50 to 60 years, technology that is called a cold chain has been... Who's going to ask me the questions?
No, it's regarding this program.
You want me to just talk about it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Briefly.
Very, yeah, for beats.
Yeah,
okay.
Not more than 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. So I'm here in Chennai today. My name's Dr. Tim Fox from the Institution of Mechanical Engineers, and I'm launching this report which looks at the issue of food loss in the food chain infrastructure, and in particular the problem of perishable products like fruit and vegetables and the need for some new cold chain infrastructure. This is very important for Tamil Nadu because here you have a large amount of perishable product that goes to waste as a result of a lack of cold storage and a lack of cold chain infrastructure. There's also a big opportunity here for Chennai's industries to help change the way in which the cold chain is built by using new clean technologies based on renewable energy that will bring jobs and investment to the region. Chennai has a great manufacturing heritage, and this is an opportunity to combine forces with UK companies and start a new industry which will help reduce the food loss, thereby alleviating hunger and making sure that there's plenty of food for the population in the decades ahead. Okay.